Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of One Punch Man Chapter 222. Unless the number's different. Yes. Wavy-Gyaza? Wait, isn't that the name? Is that her name? I forget. So yeah, let's see here. So we've got people running. We've got a tiger level. Oh wait, why does it say disaster level tiger sewer crocodile? Why is it formatted like that? Okay. So it's fighting the philosopher guy. Great philosopher, yes. What is he? Are we actually going to see what he does? How are you a Class A hero? I'll never know. Because it looks like he's about to just read to him. Okay, it nearly eats it. Wait, that book got bigger. That book was not that big a second ago. Shield of Wisdom. Death Roll. Okay, well that's an alligator thing, I hate to tell you. But also I'm pretty sure this thing is more an alligator than it is a crocodile. Um, so it got his book. Philosophical shoulder tackle. Why did it look more like you were about to punch than to hit with your shoulder? But I guess he did bulk it up. So, let's see here. Whew, that was close. Oh, Lord, we brought the whole congregation with us. Um, hurry. It seems to be a ferocious pack. Can even the great philosopher withstand this? Oh god, he's being eaten alive. It's a feeding frenzy. Um, okay, so they're fighting their way through to get to him. Wait, what the heck? How many of the... Oh, okay, so the two heroes showed up, but then we have, like, people in suits, so I'm assuming these are the Neo heroes. Okay, so these are like the... I guess they're like the foot soldiers of the Neos. Who the hell are these guys? They're taking them down one after another. Oh, philosopher. No, he's over there knocked out. Great philosopher. Those are severe injuries. We need to treat them immediately. To think that I, of all people, lag behind the civilians. Their movements are closer to amateur, but their power, speed, durability, they might be superior to me in everything. Damn. Stronger than the great philosopher, the top physical fighter of Class A? That is obviously not the case, because, I mean... Well, actually, no, wait. I guess they've technically taken a My Mask out of the ranking system, I assume, given his exposure as a monster. So I guess Great Philosopher would be the next one. Wait, what did it say his rank earlier? Because I don't remember his rank. No, it does. It just his class, not his rank. I'll have to look that up later. But let's see here. Yeah, so this is our debut battle, huh? It was surprisingly easy, huh? Even though you were so scared. And with those numbers, they're closer to an incredible military force. Yeah. Why has that dude got a checker pattern carved into his skin? Well, it's his hair, but you know. See? Transferring was the right move, isn't it? Neo Fizzy Boys? Fizzy? Wait, transferring? So wait, were you all like C rank heroes? Since there's no future in continuing as C class, yep, okay. I should have just kept reading before I said it. That happens to me a lot. Seriously, at the rate we might even be able to eliminate Monster Sweet Mask. No. That bastard dragging our... You literally just took down a bunch of tiger level threats. So I don't see you taking down an A class hero. So no. So especially when you're just a handful of C class. If it wasn't for those suits, you would be nothing. That bastard dragging our agency's reputation through the mud. I'll beat the hell out of him next time. Wait, but you've transferred. That's not your agency anymore. Why do you care? um, hey, you guys, who are you with? Are you vigilantes? We are. Oh, Boppo, that's a big one. Is this Mama Gator? I'm going to assume they're alligators. They are not crocodiles. Crocodiles do not live in the sewers. Oh, shit. A huge one just appeared. Where would it have even appeared? You would have heard it bust through the frickin' manhole covers if that were the case. Because the street would be destroyed. A huge one just appeared. Please handle it, Neo Leader. Neo. Oh, okay, so yeah, alright. I do vaguely remember when they were talking about, like, how they deal with threats. They always send in, like, a Neo leader with, I believe, a bunch of lackeys to kind of deal with either crowd control. If there's a lot of weaker monsters, they'll take care of those while the main hero takes out the big bun. The big bun? What is bun? Anyway. The live stream is running perfectly. Miss Wavy. Okay, so that is her name. Yes. Okay, that makes sense if she was on the cover. Wavy-Gyaza. She looks all prim and proper. I mean, she's a cyborg. You would think she should be able to run those freaking like have why not have one of your eyes being a camera? So then everything that you see is the live feed. So you're getting the perfect angle of everything. Hello, it's everyone's Wavy. Now it's Gaza. Okay. Are my fans watching? From now on, I'm a neo idol who also does hero work. I thought that was the case for a little while now. I'm going to be super active from here on out. Oh wait, I missed after returning from my hiatus. I've been reborn stronger than ever. Yeah, you used all that idol money to beef up your little petite body. Please show some support to us Neo heroes. Okay, so she jumps down. What are her abilities other than physical enhancements, though? Because it would be interesting if she like pulls like a Princess Peach from Smash Bros, where she uses a parasol or, cutesy kind of equipment. Maybe actually because she's been physically enhanced, maybe she has a sound-based attack because she is a singer. Let's see here. Neo Heroes, is this the rumored new organization? I forgot to announce my new song. Okay, so yeah, we're about to get a sonic attack. Oh well. Wavy Thunder! What? Okay, that's... Oh no, it's the Heart Beam. We're getting donned up in here. Oh. And that crocodile's heart shrunk 47 sizes that day. And it's dead. Whoa. Isn't the functionality of her battlesuit way different from ours? That is not a battlesuit. That is just her body. I heard she's an enhanced human who underwent all sorts of modification surgeries. I mean, what part of that looked like a battlesuit? She used to be just a normal idol who she became jealous of Sweet Mask's overwhelming popularity. They say she signed a contract to become a test subject for every kind of human experimentation, gaining battle combat power and becoming a Neo leader. So it was literally like in Japan, idols can do a lot of things. They'll be like a brand representative, a pop idol, things like that. Singer, movie actor, TV shows, all that stuff. Brand deals with like products and stuff, but it's like Um, I guess the hero occupation really kind of swept all of that under the floor or under the rug because, yeah, with Sweet Mass being like the top idol and a high ranking hero at the same thing, yeah, her career probably suffered. So she's probably broke, to be honest, if she probably spent. Well, actually, they said contracts. But that's just speculation. Did she actually contribute any money of it herself? Because otherwise she would be broke. But if it's all paid for, but then, oh my god, she's just indebted to whoever modified her then. Um, not just cyborg modifications, but also massive doses of mysterious new drugs. Oh lord. Dangerous brain surgeries to awaken psychic powers, and so on. Oh, is that how she does the beam then? Okay, that says a lot then. Boy, they just tore that poor girl apart. Like her arms are gone, her legs are probably gone. At least they had the decency to cover her boobs. She's got like numerous surgery scars, which is interesting. Like one running down the neck, it looks like. So, so yeah, psychic powers though. Look, when she exercises, her body temperature rises to nearly 70 degrees Celsius. I don't know Celsius. Alexa, what is 70 degrees Celsius in degrees?
70 degrees Celsius is 158 degrees Fahrenheit.
Good lord. She's a well oiled machine. So she constantly has to drink massive amounts of water. Okay, so that explains how that occurred. I think that was mentioned in her introduction as well. The smile she puts on for the camera is incredibly forced. Well, yeah, she's, as far as I know, basically a contract slave. I can't understand if she's shaving away her own lifespan just to gain popularity. That is absolutely madness. Well, considering you guys are probably just doing the same thing for a living and popularity as well. Let's see here. Okay, so we've got Genos, and he's actually watching the live stream. That's interesting. I must be grateful to Dr. Caseno. Yeah, he does all that to you pro bono, but we still don't know your backstory. So he could easily still be the mad cyborg. Is that a idol concert? So Saitama's sitting across the table, they're eating. And wait, that was it? That was it? What? And one of the frickin' goons is over here just like, oh, whoa, with a fan. So that's kind of funny. Um, all right. So, so yeah. Now we've kind of essentially gotten, for the most part, her backstory. Like it was already kind of alleviated to, but now it's a bit more concrete. Now the full nature of what is, the price and cost of all of this is a little still up in the air, obviously. The Because we're getting this all from like hearsay from low ranking Neo heroes, so definitely not going to necessarily take all of that for you know uh, for granted, but or not granted, but as fact. Also, the fact that they even mention her like that that forced smile is definitely telling that the contract thing might be more true than I would maybe want to give it credit for, but I don't know. Um, it's just kind of amazing, really, what people will do for fame and money. It's like it can be so fleeting, and what you did to get there, you then have to either keep it up or keep upping the ante, and eventually you're going to falter fame is so fleeting. It's like I don't know what I would have to do if it ever happened to me. I probably would have to give up because I'd go insane. Um, but yeah, like the body modifications, possible servitude. Like I'm very believing that she's most likely a slave to some kind of corporation or whatever. Like we know that she had like presumably contracts with the idol like groups and stuff that she's affiliated with that led her career, you know, her singing, probably brand deals, all that stuff that I mentioned before. What if they're the ones that actually paid for all of that? So then she essentially became further in their pocket. Like there was no way she was ever going to generate enough funds to be able to pay for all this experimental crap, plus what they already dubbed that she owed them for giving her this opportunity in the first place. It's a common thing, especially with singers, especially if you aren't writing your own songs and playing the music yourself and all that stuff, plus like having your own production company and whatnot. Production of a song itself is extremely expensive because those people make it that way. And when you sign up with a record label, it's like, yeah, they own your soul and you basically make no money. Regardless of the life that everyone sees you living, it's never that way. So I'm thinking we're getting a very real dose of reality of that industry with her character. So, but anyway, so yeah, the Croc-Gator did absolutely nothing. I mean, it did like two moves. It beat up an old man, and then got beaten by, I'd say, a 20-year-old. I don't know exactly how old she's supposed to be, but anyway, so Wavy-Gyazan. I'll have to look up what Gyazan means, but either way, But yeah, I am fearing that whole water weakness of hers. Like, why couldn't they incorporate some kind of like maybe she uses a microphone that like siphons water vapor from the air, you know, and then there could have been something. But yeah, so she kind of has this love beam, and that's kind of cool. But that's about all I have to really say about this chapter. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials, including the collab channel, so give that a look. And as always, later days. And until next time, Keishlings, bye.